Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're addressing a critical and often misunderstood aspect of recovering from a narcissistic relationship. Why things often seem to get worse before they get better after leaving. If you thought that walking away from a narcissist or going no contact would immediately bring relief and a sense of freedom, you might be in for an unsettling surprise. This episode will delve into why you might feel overwhelmed and even more distressed initially, and provide insight into the complex process of healing from narcissistic abuse. If this topic resonates with you, don't forget to subscribe to our channel by clicking the subscribe button and hitting the bell icon so you stay updated with all our latest content. Let's dive into today's discussion. Number 1. Traumatic brain injury. It may sound dramatic, but the impact of narcissistic abuse on your brain can be profound. Narcissistic abuse can alter the structure and function of your brain, akin to what you might experience in cases of severe trauma. To grasp this concept, let's first understand what it's like to be in a narcissistic relationship. In such relationships, you're often in a state of hypervigilance, meaning you're constantly on high alert. This heightened state of anxiety and survival mode isn't just a temporary feeling. It can persist 24/7. You're perpetually reacting to unpredictable behavior. One moment, your narcissistic partner may be charming and loving, creating the illusion of a perfect relationship. Let's call this Dr. Jekyll. The next moment, they might exhibit cruel and manipulative behaviors. Mr. Hyde. This erratic pattern creates a perpetual state of confusion and stress, leaving you unsure of your reality and constantly questioning your own feelings and worth. Living under such stress for months or even years can significantly affect your mental health. This constant state of high alert and emotional turmoil can lead to changes in your brain's structure. For instance, the amygdala, which processes emotions and fear, can alter in size and function. The hippocampus, crucial for memory and learning, might also be affected, impacting your ability to form new memories or recall past experiences. Additionally, the prefrontal cortex, responsible for decision-making and impulse control, can show alterations. These brain changes are your body's adaptation to the trauma, designed to help you cope with the hostile environment created by the narcissist. However, these adaptations don't heal immediately once you leave the relationship. You might still carry these changes with you, contributing to feelings of anxiety, confusion, and emotional distress. It's crucial to understand that the healing process is slow and involves rebuilding your mental and emotional well-being. This might mean addressing feelings of being overwhelmed and lost as you adjust to your new reality. Number 2. Self-destructive habits. During your time with a narcissist, gaslighting and manipulation can lead you to believe that you are responsible for the abuser's negative behaviors. This self-blame often manifests in self-destructive habits, such as substance abuse, alcohol, cigarettes, unhealthy eating patterns, overspending, or engaging in risky behaviors. These habits develop as coping mechanisms to escape the emotional pain inflicted by the narcissist. When you leave the relationship, these habits don't simply disappear. They might have become deeply ingrained in your daily life and identity, making it challenging to imagine life without them. Breaking free from these patterns requires significant effort and time. This process might involve seeking therapy to address underlying issues, joining support groups to connect with others who have faced similar challenges, or adopting healthier coping mechanisms. It's essential to practice self-compassion during this time. Recognize that these habits developed as a response to trauma and emotional distress. Overcoming them is a part of the healing journey, and it's okay to struggle with this process. Seeking support and engaging in healthier coping strategies can help you manage your emotions and stress more effectively. Number 3. Self-blame and anger. As you begin to process your experience with a narcissist, you may find yourself grappling with intense self-blame and anger towards yourself. This is a common reaction for those who have endured narcissistic abuse. You might question why you didn't recognize the signs sooner or why you didn't leave the relationship earlier. This self-blame can lead to feelings of regret and foolishness, complicating your ability to grieve and heal. The dynamics of a narcissistic relationship are complex. During the relationship, the narcissist often manipulates and deceives, making it difficult for you to see the full extent of the abuse. They may present themselves as loving and charming, leading you to overlook red flags. Trauma bonding, an emotional attachment formed through intermittent reinforcement of affection and abuse, can further complicate your perception of the relationship. This bonding creates cognitive dissonance, where you struggle to reconcile the narcissist's caring behavior with their abusive actions. This internal conflict keeps you stuck in a cycle of self-blame and anger. The crucial step toward healing is to develop self-compassion. Understand that you were in a challenging and manipulative situation. Instead of directing anger towards yourself, practice kindness and understanding. Acknowledge your pain and allow yourself to grieve the loss of the relationship and the person you thought the narcissist was. Number 4. Complex post-traumatic stress disorder, CPTSD. Survivors of narcissistic abuse often experience symptoms associated with complex post-traumatic stress disorder, CPTSD. CPTSD can manifest in various ways, including chronic self-doubt, hypervigilance, and exaggerated emotional responses. You might also experience persistent sadness, feelings of worthlessness, and even suicidal thoughts. Complex trauma involves prolonged exposure to manipulative and abusive behaviors, which can deeply affect your mental health. Healing from complex trauma requires patience and effort. It's important to confront your emotions and experiences, even when it's painful. This involves processing grief, revisiting memories, and understanding what happened to you. Approach this process with compassion for yourself. Recognize that recovery from complex trauma is a gradual journey, requiring consistent effort. Facing your emotions, allowing yourself to grieve, and seeking support can help you navigate this challenging process. It's normal to feel overwhelmed, but confronting these feelings is essential for your healing. Number 5. Complex flashbacks. One of the most challenging aspects of recovery from narcissistic abuse is dealing with complex flashbacks. These are intense emotional experiences that can feel overwhelming and all-consuming. Flashbacks can be triggered by various cues, such as specific sounds, smells, or situations reminiscent of the trauma you experienced. During a flashback, you might experience toxic shame, guilt, and harsh self-criticism. These experiences can feel like you're reliving the trauma, making it difficult to stay grounded in the present. Flashbacks are involuntary and can occur at any moment, triggered by reminders of the relationship or trauma. Understanding that flashbacks are a natural part of the trauma recovery process can help you manage them more effectively. It's crucial to approach this experience with self-compassion and seek support to cope with these intense emotional episodes. Healing from such deep wounds takes time and patience, and seeking help is an important step in managing and overcoming flashbacks. Conclusion. In conclusion, healing from the trauma of narcissistic abuse is a complex and gradual process. It's normal to feel worse before you start feeling better, and understanding the reasons behind this can help you navigate your recovery journey more effectively. Recognize that the impact of narcissistic abuse runs deep, affecting your brain, mental health, and overall well-being. Recovery requires time, patience, and support. Remember, you are not alone in this struggle, and reaching out for help is a crucial part of the healing process. If you found this episode helpful, please like, comment, and share your thoughts. Your engagement helps us create a supportive community for everyone on their healing journey. Until next time, let the healing begin.